Hello everyone, welcome back to Storytime with Gemma. Today we'll be reading Peppa stamps. Grandpa Pig is showing Peppa and George his stamp collection. I think you must have every stamp ever, says Peppa. So there's no need to buy any more, is there, Grandpa Pig? Says Granny Pig, chuckling. Grandpa Pig doesn't answer. Mr. Zebra, the postman, arrives at Granny and Grandpa Pig's door. He is delivering the post to their house. "It's the post," cries Peppa. "Ah, it's a postcard from my friend," says Granny Pig. "I've never had a postcard," says Peppa sadly. "That's easy to fix," says Granny Pig. "Come with me. Let's write one now. We can post it to you and George," says Granny Pig. "Yes, please, Granny," cries Peppa. Together they write a message on the postcard. Then they add Peppa and George's address. "There's something missing," says Granny Pig. "It needs a stamp too." "Grandpa has stamps," cries Peppa. "My stamps are not for licking and sticking on postcard," gasps Grandpa Pig. "I think we'll find some normal stamps upstairs," says Granny Pig. Granny Pig, Peppa and George go upstairs. Granny Pig opened up the desk drawer to look for stamps. Peppa checks inside. "No stamps here, Granny," says Peppa. "Oh dear, we'll have to have another look downstairs," says Granny Pig. "Look, Granny, a stamp for our postcard," says Peppa, finding a stamp on the table. "I knew we would find a stamp somewhere," says Granny Pig. "George, would you like to lick it?" George licks the stamp and sticks it on the postcard. "Now it's time to post your postcard," says Granny Pig. Granny Pig, Peppa, and George walk to the red postbox. "Send it off, George," says Granny Pig. Peppa helps George post the postcard. Says George. "Did anyone see a stamp on the kitchen table?" asks Grandpa Pig, arriving at the postbox. "Yes, Grandpa, we stuck it on our postcard," says Peppa. Mr. Zebra has already collected the post. Grandpa Pig chases after him. "Come back, my stamp!" shouts Grandpa Pig. The stamp isn't lost. The postcard is going to Peppa and George's house, says Granny Pig. Grandpa Pig races there just in time to meet Mr. Zebra. Mr. Zebra jumps out of his van to deliver Peppa and George's post. "Our postcard, yippee!" cheers Peppa. The postcard has Grandpa Pig's collectible stamp on it. "Would you like to keep it, Grandpa?" asks Peppa. "Thank you, Peppa," says Grandpa Pig. This stamp was important before, but it's even more precious now that it's been posted to you. Aww. The end. Thanks for tuning in to Storytime with Gemma. See you next time, and don't forget to check out the Peppa Pig playlist.